All right, I think we are live now. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. You guys are doing well tonight. In this thing, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Man, I heard we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, chat. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, let's see here. Look at live stream. There we go. Yeah, that's a really late one tonight, chat. Really late one. What's going on, Moose Wayne? How you doing, man? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Is that Bunk Squad? What's going on, Ayo? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Yes, sir. We in this thing. That was a little late one. Is it trying to come back to ESO to hear this? Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, what's going on, Heineken? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Yeah, man. It's crazy right now, bro. It's a weird time right now for ESO, bro. Weird time. Not gonna lie to you. What's going on, King Crypto? How you doing, man? You said come to RuneScape, man? No, bro, not. Oh, I can't. I don't know if I could do RuneScape. Now, one game that I am really thinking about, chat, is Guild Wars 2, man. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Guild Wars 2. I've been thinking about that game, and then you said what happened to ESO. I mean, nothing necessarily happened, but there were some things that happened earlier that I saw. Like on somebody posted a video about this guy getting banned. You said chillin', bro. Glad to see another ESO vid. Yes, sir, man. It's really not a lot, but man, let me ask you this, Chad. So there's this guy. I saw this video about a guy who got banned for revealing where somebody was on a Nightblade. So let me explain what happened. So, basically, like somebody came, like, so basically, there was a guy. They were 1v1ing, right? They were 1v1ing. Okay. Then the Nightblade kept like interrupting their 1v1, right? You know how it is in PvP. You know, I know it's anything goes, but the guy kept the Nightblade kept interrupting the 1v1, right? And then basically he went and the Nightblade, like, and then the person who was 1v1ing, he went and revealed where the Nightblade was, and they kept like killing them. And the Nightblade, you know, reported them, and the guy got banned. What do you guys think about that, Chad? Like, was the Nightblade in the right for interrupting the 1v1? And is it a bad thing to go and reveal somebody? Like the same fashion to go reveal where he is hiding at, like playing like a rat stuff. Like, you know how people play? They play this game like a rat sometimes, man. It's kind of weird. You say, "Oh, great, you're gonna start cooking now." We're not gonna start cooking, man. I mean, we do cook, but we're not gonna stream that cooking. Yeah, what's going on, Rig? You said, "Morning, E-Man. What's good? What's up, man? How you doing?" So that's lame as hell, yeah, dude. It's crazy. That's what I said. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And like, literally, ESO, like the Zos, like they banned him for that shit, bro, because the Nightblade. But like, first of all, I don't know why the Nightblade would report the guy. Like, in the first place, they're 1v1ing and shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, is it that hard to like, you know, respect 1v1s, man? It's crazy. Say, hell, I've done that to Rat Blades, right, dude? Like, I've done the same thing. Like, I'm sure there's far worse shit that happen to people. For somebody to get banned like that is crazy. So rats are lame, but they are part of the game. Yes, they are part of the game. Like I said, like I don't think it's worth a ban. Even I mean, it is fucked up, but I definitely don't think it's worth a ban. Like, I don't think it's that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just really weird when it comes to that kind of stuff, man. And all the people here. Also, yeah, I'm probably gonna swap to yellow next campaign, chat. I made the official announcement, chat. I am going to be swapping to yellow next campaign. Like, blue is just so fucking stacked right now. It's actually crazy. $7K. You said traitor? You said shouldn't have gotten banned. Yeah, I definitely don't think he should have got banned for that. Like, it's so weird. How am I a traitor, bro? Like, bro, I just want to like play a different faction for once. You said next thing you know, E-Man's gonna start using a bow. Nah, no bows. No bows being used, man. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go on ESO Prime. You say E-Man the bowmaster? Nah, I don't think I ever played bowsword. I'm good on that. That's crazy. Hope you're doing well tonight, ESO Prime. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hanging out, man. Seeing where the action is. It's pretty. I know I started stream really late tonight, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, dude. I'm replaying, so I might as well stream. So I guess it all goes down to how many times they killed him after being revealed out of cape, but still silly. Even that, bro. It's like, bro, Cyrodiil is a wide open place, bro. It's like, why do you have to kill this guy who's doing a 1v1? Like, go find another fight somewhere. So, E-Man, what were your thoughts about Where Winds Meet? I think it's an awesome game. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great game. But, I don't know. Something just feels off to me about it, man. Maybe it's just like maybe it's the cultural thing with it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind the Chinese thing, but like as a game that I main, I just don't know that's gonna be the case, man. And like when I play MMOs, man, I'm choosing, like, I want a game where I want to main. Like I don't really plan a bunch of different MMOs, stuff like that. So I like to put my time into one MMO and like really grind one MMO, stuff like that. I just don't know me. I do think Where Winds Meet is like super good right now. It's a great game, but I think I don't know. I don't know if I can just. I don't know, man. I don't want to sound like mean or like weird or anything like that, bro, but I just don't know about the culture thing. I don't know if I can really take that game serious like that. You said, I guess it all goes down to, you said E-Man. Oh yeah, so E-Man couldn't be a strong independent black man in that game. He's forced to be Asian. Right, dude. So funny. You know what I'm saying? Also, like, I'm thinking about, like, I mean, I do enjoy the game, but I also think about my viewers too. You know what I'm saying? Like, will my viewers want to see that game too? You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I want to play what makes me happy and stuff like that, but I also take you guys to account too. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the reason I'm like streaming is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you say, is there a black person there? A black purse? What do you mean? Bro, I don't even know if you can make your character black, bro. Like, I don't even know, like, they even let you make a black character. Good on, Sandy. How you doing, man? You said, yeah, I felt the same way, forced to be an Asian. I mean, like I said, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's just like, I just don't. That's not like my appeal. Like it didn't like appeal to me. If that makes sense. I want that to sound weird or like racist or anything. I got nothing wrong with it. I had nothing against Asians, bro. I love the Asian culture and stuff like that, bro. But it's just like, as a game that I main, I just don't know, man. I just don't think I can do it. So if you're going to spend your time on a game, it needs to be on a game you know will be for a long time, not just a wait. Exactly, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's kind of why I'm, like, in the back seat about where wins meet. And I just want to see, like, where it goes. Like, does it live up to the hype? Like, do people actually start playing that game for real and stuff like that? Or, like, is it just going to be one of those games that, like, okay, it's popping for 1 second, and then it's going to be, like, dead or whatever. And, like, I would have wasted all my time playing this game. I mean, technically, I mean, you could say we wasted time playing ESO, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like it's going anywhere good right now. And the way they're going about things, bro, it's just not good times for ESO right now, in my opinion, man. Like, first, let's talk, like, the Writhing Wall event, man. PvP balance, bro. PvE balance. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are just not happy with the game. Like, I hear so many people quitting and stuff like that. And I really do hate to be like that, bro. But it's just the truth, man. Like, something needs to fucking change. Like, it really does. So someone on there, you said someone on there made Michael Blackson? Oh, my God. That's crazy. Michael Blackson is crazy. You gotta show me that. You said about the 8,000 endeavors on the first. Get 8,000 endeavors. Is there nothing wrong with it? Just need that customization versatility. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, I felt like you were kind of forced into being like dressing like Asian. You know what I'm saying? You said the bloom in this game is you said the bloom in this game is something else. Yeah. I mean, it really is, dude. Like, everywhere you go, it's just the truth of it, man. Like, it needs to change. Nothing ain't working. We can't just ignore that shit. I can't be one of those toxic positive people. Like, somebody who ignores the shit going on. You said, never play ESO. Is the combat like Skyrim? Yes. Well, it's a little different than Skyrim. I think it's a lot faster than Skyrim. It's a lot more, like, you know, in depth. He says, Zoss, new game director, I apologized yesterday for the performance and said on December 1st, daily rewards would be 8,000 endeavors. That's good. That's a good step in the right direction. Give people stuff. So did you see how Skinny Cheek's new video on how they owned up to dropping the ball at least? Well, that's good. But it's always good for a company to admit they dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a good look. Like, hey, like it's almost like an acknowledgement to the community. Like, hey, I heard you. I know you guys are upset, and we're sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like stuff like that. Like, people acknowledging shit, bro. Like, that's huge dubs. You said, gotta face the fact that ESO created an unscratchable itch that we might not get something similar. Right, dude. Well, like I said, man, like, I'm gonna try to keep my hope high. You know what I'm saying? As much as I can. I know there's still a lot of people who want to see ESO content from me, from other people, and I know there's so many people who are leaving ESO, and I guess I'll be, you know, I'll stick around, man, just to, we're gonna ride it out, man. You know, just hope for the best. I mean, at least we didn't get the New World announcement, right? Like, hey, they're not releasing any more new content. Like, it'd be different if, like, they said, oh, we're never getting new content, you know, like, you know, and the game may not be active till, like, you know, through 2026. So we never got an announcement like that. So without an announcement like that, there's always hope for things to get better, man. There's always hope. So if you say if you were to stop ESO, what would you play? Bro, that's what I'm trying to figure. That's the thing, bro. I don't know. Like, I literally do not know what I would play. I know there's a lot of other games, and people have been telling me, like, hey, try Gear Wars 2. May look into Ash's Creation. Stuff like that, but outside of that, man, I do not know what we would play. So taking, yeah, what's going on? You said taking a break from ESO right now. I just let my 8-year-old do the dailies. Okay, yeah, I feel you on that, dude. I feel you on that, dude. What's going on, Tony 7K? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Yo, what's going on, Astray? You said, to be fair, the new director looked like it might get back to good days. To be fair, the new director, okay, you said, I hope so anyway. So don't know why it sent that twice. You're good, dude. So Azure Creation is going to be awesome, but it will be in early access for many more years. That's what I heard. What I heard, man. We're going to try to find some fights, though, man. We're going to try our best to keep the hopes high. And just, you know, just hope people, like, they listen to their community, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's this game for the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they should, like, listen to the community since this game is for the community. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of baffles me how they don't listen to the community. And the forums, bro, the forums are just a shit show, bro. It's crazy. He said, don't worry, vengeance is still on the way. Oh, my God. Crazy. So as long as E-Man keeps pumping his muscles for us, I'm here. Hey, that's what's up, bro. What? Hold on. Pause, though. Pause. Where are you going with that? Let's see. Scratchable itch. What's going on, Hudos? How you doing? What he said? Hey, Pookie. Oh my God. Here we go. I'm trying to get started now. We're chilling. Let's see. But now that y'all are in here, let me ask you guys. Let me ask some more of you guys. Yeah, I asked this question earlier, for the people who joined the stream at the beginning. But what do you? So I'll sell this video on YouTube about a guy who got banned, right? And let me tell you guys the reason he got banned. So him and somebody were just having a casual 1v1 in Cyrodiil, right? Like, you know how, you know, the Cyrodiil 1v1s happen, right? And then this Nightblade kept ganking them and kept like trying to interrupt the 1v1, right? So the guy who was on the same faction as the Nightblade like went and like revealed to the player like where this Nightblade was hiding in stealth, right? This Nightblade, you know, was playing like the rat, right? The Nightblade was being erratic behavior, like going in and out of stealth, attacking these guys while they're trying to 1v1. He reports the guy who took them out of who showed him where he was out of stealth. And the guy got banned for it. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, do you guys think that, like, the guy deserved a ban for showing them where he was? Where the Nightblade who kept, like playing like a rat and stuff like that? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? You said just do a restart in the game back to vet levels when the game ran like a masterpiece. You said when does anyone, you said when does everyone think ESO peak ESO was? In my opinion, it was 2020 Vivid time, just because the Xbox EU server was finally popping. So I saw that freaking dumb as bricks. Zos needs to apologize, right? He said that, yeah, but the ban is really crazy. You said it's all the game, baby. Exactly, but still, it's like, what the fuck? Does that deserve a ban? I don't think that deserved a ban, man. That's just. Like, I've seen a lot worse shit people didn't get banned for, bro. And the audacity for the Nightblade to go and report that person. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would this Nightblade go and report that person? Like, you 2v1ing the person. It's crazy. You said a ban is a bit harsh, especially if it was being done in Zero. Right, it's in Zero, bro. Literally anything goes in Zero. Like, you can have a traitor in Zero. Like, it should be anything goes. So, man, open world PvP, there should not be any banning for that. If anything is fair game in Zero. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand, like why are people so, like, people just, it's like people, like, and the crazy part is this is a rated M for mature game. And I keep like bringing that up, man. Like, it's a rated M for mature game, but like people really, they act like babies in this game, bro. Like, reporting for every little thing. I mean, I know, like, some people feel like they're getting harassed and stuff like that. I guess you shouldn't feel like you should be harassed, or feel like you should just cope with being harassed, stuff like that. But it's like some of these two folks just need to stop, like harden up, man. They gotta stop being so soft, dude. said TBXGN would be allowed, brings out the competition in game. What are you talking about, Udos? What is a TBXGN? You said that Nightblade was a little, yeah. He said I got exposed on YouTube for showing a group hidden on PS and it's funny. Oh really? They were mad at you. You got all these ball groups and stuff like that, dude. Just gonna go check out IC, bro, just cause. Oh, teabag. Okay, my bad. I saw you said T. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Banning all the E-mans. Who is this dude? You say, yeah, that's stupid. That should just be a ban. But he's an a-hole for interrupting. But yeah, it's 0, no rules. Exactly. You said, is this New World 2? It looks pretty cool. Nah, this isn't New World 2, man. I hate to say it, man. I think New World is done for, bro. I don't think it's getting a 2. We're just gonna like spam some BDs or something. This time of night. So I miss when I could I miss when we could bag each other and talk some shit and move on. Exactly, Black. Like exactly, dude. And let people talk shit for a little bit, man. Now, if it gets crazy, like when it comes to like somebody's doing like making death threats and stuff like that, and that's something completely different. Like I get banning because of that, but like a little bit of shit talk, a little bit of profanity, bro. Like banning people for saying like other shit, dude, is crazy. In my opinion, just in my opinion, especially in a rated immature game. You said how cooked is ESO? It's pretty cooked, man. It's pretty cooked. I'm gonna lie to you, brother. It's pretty cooked. Said, have you seen COD? Oh yeah, I know how toxic COD gets. I know how toxic COD gets. He said slow push up on a dead body is my favorite. You know what's also cringe, bro? The fact that you literally have to whisper somebody to tell them to stop bagging me. Like then they get banned. Like you have to literally tell somebody stop bagging me, bro. Like imagine telling somebody that. Like stop bagging me. So you literally sound like a little baby saying that, bro. It's crazy. He said, surprised you don't have a mini screen map. Yeah, I need to get that add-on. I'm so ignorant when it comes to like getting the add-ons that I be needing. Like it took me like 2 years to finally download CMX. Like it took me 2 years of being on PC to finally like, hey, we do need CMX. I'm just so stubborn, man. You said you gotta accept to be kind in this chat. 18 plus, and I can't even shit talk anymore. Right? 18 plus, bro. You have to act like a little baby, bro. You're gonna get put in timeout if you talk a little shit, bro. You're gonna get put in timeout. Give you a spank on the wrist. Yeah, what's going on? Imperial X, how you doing, brother? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight, brother. You said I was 2 tanking PvP and got mass reported by a guild. What the fuck? You say any players in IC? Nah. Tell them the same way as your add-ons. Okay. You said some pussycats on the dev team of Zos can't lie. Yeah, dude, it's wild, bro. It's wild, man. Some people only said it's also sad the only time Zos responds to negative feedback is when the majority of PvE side of ESO gets upset. Apparently, it's fuck the PvP side, right? Yeah, they want to say, bro. They wanted to say sorry about the event, bro. They really wanted to say bro. This is the first time I've ever seen them say sorry about an event, bro. Like you know how bad some of these PvP events have been, bro, and they've never said sorry about shit about the PvP events, bro. But hey, as soon as the PvE event goes on, the Raiding Wall event, oh, here comes the sorries, right? Crazy. They do not give a fuck about us PvPers, man. They don't. Just spank the wrist just made me bust out laughing. Right, bro. Give you a little spank on the wrist, bro. You want to say a curse word, bro? Spank on the wrist. Take this 3-day ban with you. Immature, chat. It's immature. I understand if it was rated E for everyone, but this shit is rated immature, bro. You have to be 18 to play this game. 18. You have to be a full adult. We are adults, y'all. Man, I know some people don't act like adults. I know it's crazy, but still, this is still an adult game. You said, dude, I got reported just for being a healer in PvP. I don't understand it. What the fuck? Got reported, dude? That's crazy. Yo, let's get on Rageworthy. How you doing, man? Welcome in. How you doing tonight, man? Said he needs to find a backup game. I do need to, bro. Like I said, the game I'm looking at right now, dude, is Guild Wars 2 right now. I'm actually gonna start looking at that, and I've had a lot of people telling me that there is controller support for it. Like you can make it work with controllers. So I'm gonna start looking at and reading in on that game, because it's actually they say the combat is a lot similar to ESO, stuff like that. So, and then like they may be coming out with a Guild Wars 3, so I might look into that. We just have to see. So I think the main issue, is out of the 1,000 sets, the only game holds like 10 PvP sets. Yes, exactly, dude. Yeah, I mean it's just a Mr. X Bravo. It's literally a dead horse at this point, man. Like we talk about that all the time. Like all the cool sets in this game, they get no attention. Like literally, there's so many sets that are literally useless in both PvE and PvP. Like literally pointless sets that they could literally re-look at. But I know like it's unrealistic to balance like the vast majority of sets in this game. Like there's so many. But man, like it's crazy. Now, they could try at least. They could try. I feel like there's no effort. It's going on Black. How you doing? You said 12-hour event. You should just put it. You said you should just put a bounty on yourself. Oh my God. Say they should ban you, E-Man, for being an absolute Zeus. Oh my God. No. So what annoys me the most is Arca is my favorite class, but because it's so good at PvE, it gets nerfed. PvE, and it makes it so much worse PvP. Exactly. Like I've been saying, like they need to like balance the like they need to separate PvE balancing and PvE balancing and PvP balancing. Just chilling, working on the build. What you working on, bro? What you got cooking? You said a method that can buff overland set something. That would be dope. Oh, that might be OP though. That might be OP ESO Prime, because some overland sets are actually broken. Like you understand, like Pariah is an overland set, dude. I don't think Pariah needs a buff. You said a mature move that everyone would strengthen the game, remove the gear set, CP based gaming, or most vintage style gaming. I don't think that would work either, in my opinion, bro. I just think like I think we do, like there's so many sets in this game, and people already invested so much time into a lot of their sets and stuff. I don't think those sets should be removed. Dang, bro. Careful with that. Nice charm. I gotta watch out, they're gonna fuck me up with something. Watch out for that. Yo, Mr. X Bravo, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome in. He said some shit with Leap, okay. Very nice. sir. See the next one. You said that's the you said it's new arc rallying cry and then yeah, reinforce it. You said go try hard. Next NBA 2K comes out and average 300 to 800 views for real. Nah, bro, it wouldn't work like that, dude. Definitely don't work like that. You don't go from MMO to a sports game. I don't think that would work, man. You said sets is such a cool stuff of the game, but when everyone is forced to wear the exact same bonuses and cap, exact same bonuses and wait, what? Sets and skills, class lines, is there really just illusion of choice? But see, that problem can be fixed though. Like that problem can be fixed with subclassing and stuff like that. They can literally make like some drawbacks to having certain subclasses. That way, like, people don't feel like they're at a disadvantage for running certain things. Damn, boy. Buddy was fucking out of there, bro. Like, subclassing balance, bro, can be fixed. Like, they can literally, like, change it to one skill line. Buff the dead skill lines, right? Buff the skill lines nobody using. Change it to one skill line. That way there's just no overall best certain amount of builds and stuff like that. That can be fixed, dude. Honestly, bro, if they were to ever revert subclassing, bro, I would be okay with that. Like, I'll be okay with, like, them reverting subclassing. Bro is getting healed like fucking crazy, dude. Oh my goodness. Nice, sir. Oh, let's get that. Just real quick. Oh yeah. Back over here. Fuck, dude. That's laggy, hell. What the fuck? Hello, lag? Dang. What is this lag right now? Can you guys see this? You said Bill Crowd was the whole reason why this game was good, but it has gone out the window since the hybrid changes like 7 years ago. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I think I'm lagged out, bro. What the fuck going on? What the hell? Everything is frozen and time is frozen. What the fuck? But what kind of I've never seen no lag like that, chat. What the fuck? Sir. Said performance been terrible, not gonna lie. See, dude. And what the fuck was that about? Sheesh. So why are you trying to sit here on this tank, bro? Like, you're still not, like, surviving anything. Running behind these fucking walls and shit, dude. What's that going on? bro got fucking healed like crazy, bro. I could be playing so fucking weird, bro. That's it, GG. You said rework the way CP system is for the third time remove sets, and then you have true freedom. Like I said, I don't think that removing sets is the way, man. Like I think on that one, bro, we would have to agree to disagree, bro. There's 1,000 sets in this game. Like, it wouldn't make any sense to the remove sets, in my opinion. Like it's one of the things that makes ESO special, bro. It's like being able to use sets. Like people would not play this game if you didn't have sets, bro. In my opinion. So I got that yesterday on NA server. I thought it was just my connection. He said, "Yep, I got 2 friends still in ESO, so I feel trapped to hang on." So I see they still thirsty for you. Yes, they are. So I wish that they would ban all these sets outside of Zero again, except monster sets. The skill gap showed heavy when they did that. Now what they could do, Tomb Sanity, or what they could do instead of like banning all sets, they could remove some sets. Like they could remove some of the older sets, stuff like that, or maybe like just like update them. So there's so many things that can be nerfed to make them game better, even the shit like nerfing food or potions. Exactly, literally, like they can nerf food or bro, blap, yes, dude, preach, dude. You can nerf food or you can nerf potions, or you can make the cooldown longer or something like that. Like, there's so much they could do. You said ban every Templar, start with B-Crest. Ban every Templar. Oh my god, that's so funny. Ban every Templar, dude. It's hilarious. What's going on, Rage? You said if the devs didn't want to maintain PvP balance, they couldn't have allowed PvP in the first place. Just like every other game, PvP is going to end up with the PvP player base. Right, dude. You see, there's thousands of sets in this game, and players only we're at best 20 of them, unless you're PvE, but you still have the same PvE. It's New Arca and Deadly. Yep. And that really sucks, bro, for them to be like you don't really have like options. Like you literally have like this is the one true best. And if you're not running this best, you're at a disadvantage. So hey, I'm a range flyer. Oh my god. Alchemist #1 crybaby. So I think they need to drop the hybrid back to OG mag instead. Bro, that's the content they could come out, chat. Chat, let me ask you guys this. Let's say they drop the DLC where they reverted hybridization. Like, how would you guys feel about that? They reverted hybridization. Oh, that would be dope to me, dude. I mean, I know it's like going backwards, but sometimes going backwards isn't always bad. Especially like when before hybridization, that's where like the it was like peak. So now you said no, don't ban Templars. I have Templar healer that I run generally in Zero, so they won't do that. Yeah. See, that would be effective. Okay, Tomb Sanity. So Basset's, you said Basset as a concept is like cassette tapes in the CD player, saying because we have cassette tape, we get the idea of cooldown. We have used all these tapes up. Say who Zerg don't even need food and potion. Say nerf foods and potions bad. Bad for who play solo. Yeah, that's true. It is bad for people who play solo. Or it could be better, bro. It could be better, Tony 7K, because people who play solo are probably going to be a lot more skilled and probably going to be very used to using their potions. And like if a Zergling like attacks you and they start making mistakes, then they'll be punished a lot harder compared to now. Like Zerglings right now, bro, can pretty much get away with anything. Especially now that they have access to all this sustain, all this damage. Like it's so easy to get damage right now. And it's so easy to get sustain with the subclassing. And like everybody can be a Sork and Streak and stuff like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, they have no like they don't get punished for anything for the most part. You said extremely intriguing if they did. You said they need to remove 80% of the sets, honestly. There's just too much. They legit stat checking older sets or they are dead or on arrival. Right, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe they could remove, instead of, like, spending all that time trying to, like, buff those old sets, they could just remove those sets. Like, some of those older sets. And also, let's talk about crafted sets, right? There's so many crafted sets that are literally, like, a waste of time. Like, I could go through the list of, like, wasted crafted sets that, like, they could just get rid of in general, in my opinion. Because, like, there's sets that, like, just doing them so much better. And then I think if they removed a lot of those sets, bro, it'd probably be a lot easier for them to balance these sets, bro. Because instead of, like, trying to balance 1,000 sets, they just had, like, between 20 to 50 sets they could balance. And start adding some there. I think that might be cool. Yeah, Juliano's Hunting's Rage. Like, for what reason would you need Juliano's or Hunting's Rage? Or, like, what's that set? Magnus? Like, that shit is garbo. Like, it used to be good back in the day. Like, back before all the power creep. That shit is, like, literally useless. Or, like, what if they buffed some of those older sets? Y'all remember Magnus? Who played back in the day? Remember people using Magnus? And what was that other set? Seducer? Who remembers Seducer? See, dude, I wanted to have fun playing the game like before. Exactly. You said they should come up with something as if you go pure stand blade, no subclassing, you get bonuses. Yeah, I like, so instead of like removing subclassing, I do like the idea of like them buffing like pure classes. I do like that idea. Like that, I'm behind. Like that would be dope if you got rewarded for playing a pure class. You said Juliano's a good day. You said Seducer was some MF set, bro. Right, bro. That shit's. But you see, it's just completely useless today. Like, you go try to put that shit on today, it'll be like you get your ass beat. So hear me out. Group dungeons will help with queue times. Each dungeon will give you tokens that you could just use for any set. In that group, remove redundant sets. Yeah, they clean up some of the trash. There's so much trash in this game. They clean up. You said Seducer was the first set I ever used on Templar? Yeah, man. Seducer used to be that set back in the day, man. I remember sets like Seducer. People used to use Desert Rose, Ravager. Like back the old Ravager. Like back when that shit was actually good. There was another set, Rattle Cage. I remember Rattle Cage being really good on Templar. There was so many good sets they could have like kept, bro. I'll never forget like making it. I used to make I made a Magplar, and I tried to use like Rattle Cage on it like a long ass time ago, back when it was good. Said bring back Spriggans. All right, bro. Spriggans, Spinners. Like who remembers when people used to use Julianos and Spinners, bro? That used to be the Magsorg build, man. Julianos and Spinners. Or what's that set called? Amber Plasm? Who remembers people using Amber Plasm? You said, in my opinion, sets period are useless in the grand scheme of combat metrics in the game. These are incremental sets that are CP like combat metrics of the game. Incremental sets that are CP like fight finesse. Same buff as Order's Wrath. Like I said, man, if you like the Vengeance style, man, then that can be you, man. In my opinion, I do think there's like the sets is what makes theory crafting fun. You know what I'm saying? Like playing around with your Mundus, playing around with your trait, playing around with the weapons that you have. Like that's what makes ESO so fun. Like thinking about builds and who thinks about builds? Like that's one thing I like to do, bro. I like to think about builds. Like I'll be at work thinking about a build. Like, oh, dude, I thought about this set. Or like I'll be at work googling like sets. Like, I can probably put this together with this. Put this together with this. Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what like makes ESO fun. The replayability of like different sets stuff. So Amber Plasm plus Imperig was a no proc Cyrodiil build, and you had that. Damn. Said Black Rose or Maelstrom weapons. Yeah, like I'll look up like I looked up like some of the arena weapons. Like I'll look up some of the Black Rose weapons, stuff like that. He said, right, all that fun went away when you have to literally run a copy and paste exact everything set up to compete. But see, to Insanity, that's the thing though. It can be fixed. Like the subclassing thing can be balanced to where like people don't have to feel like that. It's actually pretty simple to fix that. Literally, it's not that hard to fix it. To be, in my opinion, it's a really simple fix. You said, see, you don't need to do this when you play on Marvel Rivals. Yep. We're not gonna play Marvel Rivals, man. So you said no armor true for Dizzy build. Yeah. Bro, that's so sad, bro. Bro, IC is officially dead, bro. Like, there is absolutely zero reason to come down here. This shit is... Like, I just made, like, 2 laps around this shit, bro. And it's still fucking dead, bro. Oh, my goodness. This shit is cooked, bro. Oh, my God. Like, there is no more... He says also 1:30 a.m. on... Bro, I used to find fights this time of night sometime. At least somebody down there. Sometimes it'd be one person at Frigid. I've been on PC for 2 years, man. I used to find I stream at this time of night all the time. I still used to find fights down there sometime. And for me, it's only 12:30, so like it's not even that. I mean, it's late, but it's not like super late. Like, we should be dead already. So now Black Rose Prison, Black Rose, the OG. Oh yeah. Oh, the Black Rose set. Oh yeah, they could buff that set easily. Easily buff that set, dude, for sure. Yeah, the game is mostly dead outside the prom time. I used to stream in the mornings. Even now, I don't even bother logging on till 4 p.m. That shit sucks, dude. Should terrorists make gamers get second job or get their first job? Less time for PvP? I don't think that's a reason for ESO's decline, man. Like, literally, there's people are still playing games, man. Like, look at the Steam charts on other games, man. They're popping right now. Like, I don't think people are not... People are going to make time to play games, regardless of what's going on. I don't think that's... I mean, it could have an impact. Like, terrorists could have an impact on people playing, but not to this extent. So gamer moms are struggling? Oh, my God. At the end of the day, man, people are going to make time for what they want, bro. They're going to make time for that shit. Their life can, bro, literally, their life can be in shambles, bro. They'll still play the game. So just ask in AD's own chat. Oh, my God. Speaking of AD, we are going to be faction swapping to AD for next campaign. We're going to see how the AD treats us. Said IC was dead around 5 p.m. Pacific time. There's a DC group and an EP group. Okay. Come on, Jar. You said economy was already sunk before terrorists took over. Yeah. So you said the uniqueness of building a full set and PP yourself, and it works out is what gets my dopamine kicking. But now it's just watered down because they just always drop some insanely crazy sets. Not big facts. Yo, what's going on, Belly? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. So just bought Arc Raiders and was playing with Shook. They're very different from ESO, but cool. Yeah, absolutely, man. So you're right about ESO and the builds? Yes, 100%. So subclassing is an easy fix. Just have something similar like vamp stages. Exactly. Jar Jar. Or like, it can be fixed, man. It can be, if they put some effort into the subclassing, bro, it could 100% be fixed. You said I will be thinking about ESO builds on the west coast of a pound of herb. I was 1800 in 2022. In 2025, a pound is 600. So I will be eating and thinking of ESO. Exactly, I do the same thing, bro. I'll be at work thinking about builds and theory crafting. That's the fun part about the game. Like sometimes I'll just go Google up. I'll go Google a set. Like, what does this do? Oh, what are the 3 and 4 pieces of this set? Like, what does the 1 piece do? What does the proc do? What is the proc condition? what are the status effects? Sometimes I'll just go look up like, what does the status effect do again? Like shit like that, like little shit, like, or like the new sets that came out, like the new mythic, like just taking a look at some of the other mythics that I haven't experimented with yet. So we going next camp? Yeah, we're going to we're gonna be going to what you call it, dude? I'm gonna skip this BG. We're gonna be going to AD next campaign and validate AD. So I feel like stage 3 back up to 30% is a good way to stabilize fights. Nah, I don't think that, bro. I think the nerfing the vampire to 15% was a good move because now everybody like didn't feel like tanks with vampire. And that was a good move. When people actually died, especially when that first week they nerfed the vampire. So streaming theory crafting is streaming theory crafting was fun back in the day with the chat. Now it's the same old thing, yeah. And like, I mean, there's still a lot of theory crafting you can do, but like the best of slot builds have already been found out, and anything else that you theory craft, you're gonna be getting shit on when somebody's has the meta on. That's what makes me mad. Like when you theory craft a build, well, you get shit on by somebody who's running meta, stuff like that, and then that's when it doesn't become fun anymore, because what you came up with, like the idea you thought of like maybe the whole day or the whole week, and you finally put the build together just to get shit on by somebody who's using meta. Like I don't think that's fun for anybody, and that's definitely killed build diversity and people wanting to create new builds. That's why everybody runs the same thing, because there's no like alternative stuff like that. So bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I had the money I would sue Zoss to take as much as I could from the whole company. That's how I feel about Zoss. Damn, man, it's crazy. So E-Man, check my last message. What'd you say, bro? He said Bex fixes what I've been saying. You can't get passes from skill lines that are not in your class. Okay, I like that idea, Azza. Can't get passives from skill lines that are not in your class. Ah, that would be very interesting way to spice things up. I like that. I like that idea, Azza. I like that. You said, what does 15 mitigation do for you in execute while you have 30k health, max health meta, but double spec bow for 20k? I don't see it. Yeah, it doesn't, but it really doesn't do much for you at all, to be honest. It doesn't really do much for you at all, as it shouldn't. Like, I don't think it should be doing too much for you, because people were getting away with being tanky without being, like, with stage 3 vampire. So let me tell you what happened with the 30% vampire, right? So people were getting away with being extremely tanky without defensive sets, and I don't think you should be like super tanky without like having to invest in a defensive set. You know what I'm saying? Like you should use a defensive set if you want to be tanky. You should not just rely on stage 3 vamp 30% and then run double damage sets and still be tanky. That's not great. You say your build could be even better than the meta, but ping can only hold any build back. So location on Earth can also run it for you. Yeah, but see, that's something that they can't really control. Like I don't know if like ping. I mean, is ping something that's in their control? Like they can't control that. Like what could they do to help ping? Like help people with high ping? You said if you're going to kill, sustain, and take away more damage from fire and take more damage from fire and Donnie, why should I get something that isn't even noticeable or have any effect? To me, the 15% damage mitigation is very noticeable in my opinion, but like it's not gonna like carry your build like it did before. Like it's still in my opinion, the 15% is noticeable, but it's not gonna like make or break your build, as it shouldn't, in my opinion. I like this. I feel like we're having some really good conversation. I like this, chat. I like this. We're having some really good conversation. I like the 15%. I'm behind the 15% vampire one. I think the vampire shouldn't make or break your build. The problem with Undeath was tank style ability that full damage builds could exactly to escape death. They could have Undeath scale with their sets to prevent damage builds from getting to 30%. Exactly. That's the point that I was making. Oh, where am I going, dude? I go up there. Let's go down this way just to see. Say 30% is way too much. So, I don't notice the difference between, to be honest, from 30 to 15. Exactly, bro. I don't like the. To me, the vampire is noticeable. Like I noticed the vampire. Like it's good to me. See, they didn't expect people to min max the game and 1vx become such a big part of their game. Devs typically don't even play to figure it out outside of PvE. Right, oh dog. I think that's another problem. Like 1vx, and you know a lot of people. So let me ask you guys this. Being able to 1vx people, right? Do you guys think that is a design flaw? I've heard people say that being able to 1vx, like a one player can take down 5 people, that is a design flaw. Like if 5 people attack you, you should always lose, right? But at the same time, like, you said, nah, that skill difference, not a design flaw. Okay. I like what you're saying, because at the same time, that's the point that I was gonna make. So one person can take down 5 players, right? But like, if 5 players of equal skill attack you, then you are not gonna take those 5. Like you will not take down 5 players of equal skill. Like in no world. You said IQ flaw? Okay, exactly. You said no, that's a skill issue. That you said they're part against the seasoned player. Exactly. And I think that was a like big thing that they don't understand. Like, you know, about the game. Like that's why they a lot of times they will nerf the 1vx or stuff like that. They don't side with the 1vxers. When the 1vxers, in my opinion, should be who you're listening to, man. I think you should listen. I think the devs should listen to 1vxers, man. I think they should. I don't think they should cater to the casuals, man. You said I don't agree. Okay. Why don't you agree with this? You said they don't know it would be 1vx players. You said 5, 10 brain dead players. You said 1vxers don't know about the greater part of the game. What is the greater part of the game, though? What is the greater part of the game? But and also, Ed Hands, when I say they should listen to 1vxers, I'm not saying like only listen to 1vxers. Like they should take input from the 1vxers and listen to the casuals and create a balance. That's what I mean. Like I don't think 1vxers should be the only like thing, but like we should have. I think some of the 1vxers should have a lot more say than they currently do. You say their perspective is influenced by the side of the game they engage with. I mean, same thing with casual players. Like this, it's literally the same thing with casual players. The casual players are influenced by the side of the game that they don't know. So the casual players will be happy with any combat. The players that are good know how to actually balance the game. Yeah, I agree with that. Exactly. Because when you listen to casual players don't know what they're talking about when it comes to balance. Compared to the majority of 1vx players, these guys know these things. Like the 1vxers are known for min-maxing everything and knowing all the information and knowing the data that a lot of the devs don't even know themselves because they don't play the game, bro. They literally don't play the game. So now we don't know anything in devs' eyes? Oh my god. So I'm after the top 10 rarest items in the game. Number 2 alone on the list is 500 million gold. You said the greater part of having 3 critiques about the game and rewarding them for the past decade, whoever topic comes up. Okay. You said I do story quests, PvP, PvE dungeons, and in-game raids. Should the devs not listen to people like me? Yes, they should, dude. They should listen to you too, man. The game needs better teaching mechanics. Absolutely. So casual players don't know anything. I am not saying we should listen to them either. Okay, Ed, put your hands. Who should we listen to? In your opinion, Ed, put your hands. Who should we listen to? You shouldn't listen to 1BX players, and you shouldn't listen to the casual players. So who should Zos listen to? So number one, mushroom poly stink horn, priceless across 3 platforms. No one has ever been found. Bro, what? To being a PvEer, crafter, and casual player, we love easy and good stuff. Simple rotations with good effectiveness. If made too complicated, we will move to easier fun game. Okay, Book Magic, appreciate your input on that. Much love to you. Bro, I love when some of the PvEers come and like talk to me about like their side. Like I always like to hear out like what the different sides of like the story or the coin that I may not understand. It says Zos listens to the shareholders. Okay. You say honestly, 1BX players have to realize that this isn't a game for PvPers. I've accepted it, and that's why I've stopped playing so much, because I accepted the game is for PvE focus, and whatever they get, we have to work with. See, the thing about that, O-Dog, the game isn't for PvE players either, man, because some of the PvEers aren't pleased either. Like, the balance of PvE is really bad right now. I mean, I think what the game is for role players, bro. People who ignore balance and play the game for a much bigger reason. Role play and that lighthearted stuff. Like, that lighthearted shit that, you know, people just toxically positive and stuff. Like, the super lighthearted gameplay stuff. Like I said, this will piss people off, but the recap should also show your opponent's build, items, champion points, and everything. That way people can actually tell what kills them. I like that idea. Now, I know there's a lot of gatekeepers, but then again, there's 2 sides of that story, okay? There's 2 sides of that story. So, that's good for new players to know what people are running and stuff like that, but it's also bad for people who, like, min-maxed their build and, like, did all the work theory crafting their build, so their build is revealed. So, I know there's a lot of people who like to keep their build, who like to keep their build private and stuff like that. And they don't want to like tell everybody what they're running, so somebody go and copy them. So there's two sides to that. There's pros and cons to that. And I understand, like, trust me, I understand about people wanting to keep their builds private. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, 1BX will always be a thing in a game where you can heal yourself and be a damage dealer. Yes, 100%. So fuck him. If you want to gank, you will see my 4 proc build. So I should be able to run a dungeon with 3 DPS. I'm tanking and healing. All right. I think that happened with the hybridization, like being able to tank and heal and do damage. You can do it pretty much everything. But then again, that's just comes with ESO being like, ESO is known for being like not necessarily having damage rolls, but just being free to play how you want. And some people like that, like being able to be like free to play how you want. So for some people, that's attractive to them. So now I wouldn't mind. I don't gatekeep builds because I firmly believe that I can still outplay. Exactly. Like, I could tell you guys the exact, and that's the thing about the game, chat. Like, I could tell you the exact CP, the exact like subclass, the exact like everything about my build. But like, there's only certain people who are going to be able to play and replicate the same game style or play style that I have, because I've been playing these builds for a very, very long time. And these builds are not like super easy to pick up builds for anybody. And anybody who is afraid to share their builds, bro, is a lot of those people are afraid that somebody's gonna replicate them and like have the same successes as them. You said people who want public builds haven't played WoW. You said it's not gatekeeping to set your build to private. You said I'll roleplay these teabag. Oh my god. So, E-Man, wait, the chat is going crazy right now. So I'll take what ESO became much better by removing focus to PvE. That's literally made it become a better product in the grand scheme. Okay. It can. But then again, the thing about PvP, dude, is like, it's such a niche thing, dude. Such a niche thing. So I think the game is for everyone, but don't the most players care about balanced competition? That is probably only about 5% of the total game population that truly cares about what point where it make or break. I feel that. Like yes, I do agree with that. If your hands, like people will play this game, like regardless if it's balanced or not. Like look at everybody in the chat. A lot of us are still playing the game, even though the balance is gone to shit. Like we're still playing. I mean, a lot of us still care, and a lot of us will show our concerns, like on the forum, stuff like that. But people will still play this game regardless, and that's the biggest thing. Like it won't. It's not a make or break thing. You know what I'm saying? It's really, like, people are still going to play. Like, they may play less, they may take a break, but at the end of the day, they're still going to play because there is no other combat MMO that, like, actually, like, fulfills that itch for them.